And not only that, but welcome back after so long. Now, it's probably hasn't actually been that long, but allow me to get into explain where we are and why we are really quickly so we can get things on the road. The previous game I was playing, I cannot remember its name at the moment. It's right there, but I can't remember it, and I don't want to spend the time on it. The reason there were no more uploads after whatever the last one was is because, to put it simply, I got in over my head, I played it stupidly, and I died. I ran into a toad dragon and just got demolished. I shouldn't have died there. I had every opportunity to actually get away alive, and I did everything wrong to ensure that I would not. There was literally no excuse for me to die there, and as a result, I lost literally everything. And the build, what we were running with, was shaping up to be something truly magical and a little bit disgusting. I no longer have the desire to play that game, though, to be fair, I kind of do. But even more than that, I really don't. And yes, I know we unlocked another class, and I was going to move on to that class with the next episode. And then we died, and that's just... to make matters worse, not only did I die, but apparently the entire recording was screwed from the very beginning. So not only did I die, you couldn't even see it. I have no problem displaying my shame. That's part of why I do this. It's not like I screw up a whole lot, but in that game, I knew better. Anyway, everything went wrong with that particular recording, and I got absolutely nothing out of it. And with my desire to no longer play the game, I had nothing else. And because this was coming like a few days after the final recording would go up, I think 1 or 2 days, I figured what would be the point. I was going to record an episode of this immediately, and I just didn't. I honestly have other things I have to focus on, and so I took care of that this week. Still not done with it, but I've made progress. There's honestly no excuse for why I haven't uploaded this sooner. and then I find out that apparently there was a 3-day early access for this if you paid just a smidge more. Now, as an aside, speaking of pay, the game is literally $50. There's just no reason not to get it, unless, and I really don't want to do this. I know it's coming, and it's going to piss me off, and there's literally so, to make things plain, I am not a fan of what the game developers have been doing over the past few years of replacing male and female with body types or 1 and 2 or any of the other nonsense they do. As a result, I don't play games that do that. That includes Pal World, much to my extreme disappointment. I really want to play it. I also will not compromise, so here I am. I fully expect there might be something like that, but given how this game works, there is a, let's say, a 50-50 chance that I can actually play this without having to compromise or refund it, as will happen if I'm wrong. Man, I hope I'm not wrong. So, how about we get on with things? I don't even know if this is where the game actually starts. Where's my controller at? Ugh, goodness. So, I am just getting home from work, so I am a bit out of sorts. However, I know all of the recording stuff is working properly. I still looked down at the indicator to make sure the microphone was on. You can never be too certain. Camera style immersive, auto lock on, switch lock on to nearby enemy. We'll play it by ear and leave it on. Display a vignette to warn of off-screen enemy attacks. No. If I don't pay attention, I deserve to get hit. Do we want damage numbers? Kind of. Yeah, damage numbers will probably help. Shows them next to the enemy health bar. That rise and fade after impact. Floating might be too much noise, so let's try classic for now.
When the old prisoner broke his bonds, the foundling rose to the sky and became a beacon. Fulgrim fell quiet for a time until the Undermether arrived. At first, her remains were worshipped, yet that was not enough. They carved temples from her bones, pilfered the wealth of her womb. But within her helm, a foul passenger festered, whispering madness, until it broke free. Kin turned upon kin. The temples were ravaged, her eggs lost. She feared all her ova were gone, spoiled, tainted, but one did survive. A strong one. It's time, child. Wake up.
You think you're one of them? You're not. You hatched here, but you belong somewhere else. Arise, Harbinger.
I guess I'll do as Skullbeak said. Movement's kind of light. I don't hate it. Camera's a bit too fast for my liking. I like speed, but I also like accuracy.
Go on ahead. I need a few more flowers before I can join the others.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to turn down the camera sensitivity.
I think I feel her presence. The mother. She's near. If only I could be so wild and carefree today. I envy them.
Dang, I was just about to press it too. Whoa,
Lavender,
frick.
we made you something.
Let's see. Oh, right. Audio as well. 50 effects. Probably there. Music. Game. It's a little too slow, but it should be alright.
Something to remember us by. I'm sure I'll see you again after the reunion. I like to imagine us all in a great field of flowers. The sun is always shining, and the past is long forgotten.
Could you be more foreboding? Foreboding? Good lord, I swallowed part of that word.
Come on, Lavender. Will you dance with me?
What a terrible name. I am not a stripper. Don't imagine I'm supposed to go out there. But honestly, I don't see what it is I'm actually supposed to be doing.
The others think you're shy. I know better. I can see it in your eyes. The yearning.
I don't know why the camera does this. Look at this. Okay. Guess we'll go this way.
Please, don't hurt Navi. Fetch the bucket. No! We
Fetch
need
the
its
bucket.
blood for the ritual. How could you? Why?
Literally just said why. Well, I don't have a bucket, so I'm moving on.
I'm not ready to die. Please, let me go.
Don't be silly. We're meeting Method today. We're meeting Method today.
I bet. Oh, by the way, if you are...
We're ready for you.
That doesn't seem ominous. If you're watching this, I appreciate that. You could have literally been watching anyone else, anywhere else, at any other point in time, and yet you are here. You are strange. And I like you that way.
It's time to claim what's yours.
Okay.
This knight, Haros. He was once like any mortal, driven by the illusion of self. Now he's pure, a vessel to be filled with purpose. Your purpose.
Now, I was going to make him RP walk intentionally. Joke's on me, though. This is as fast as he will go.
You're more than a weapon, child. Find what remains of me.
Welcome to your UI. Nail shot. Or shoddy of your untarnished seal.
Do not mourn. Your true disciples are waiting.
Oh.
You may call me Ru
Skullbeak.
if you had a mouth.
The others could talk. Wasn't expecting a stab. So I can't interrupt attacks, as you would, typically expect. For some weird reason, it feels almost like the camera sensitivity's reset. Hey, how you doing? Correct. Sworn I heard something trying to sneak up on me. You okay? Oh, I guess I have to... Yeah, so I have to pull the other trigger. Oh, he's dead. Those guys seem to be indisposed. So what do you want? Oh. Can't lock on. Oh, that's pretty gruesome. I like it. I mean, that feels like the sort of damage a weapon like this should be doing.
Come, learn of your strength, child.
Okay. Also, I didn't realize I was that low on health. Ranged weaponry. Gloom-forged sidearms strike from a distance, felling enemies or breaking objects with deadly precision. Firing a sidearm costs resolve, which regenerates when landing melee hits. Okay, that's what I was wondering about. By default, ranged weapons will lock onto enemy targets while aiming. Free aim is available as an option in the game menu. Okay. You didn't see anything. What? But I can see you right there. You didn't see anything. Shell revive. Your connection to the shell has been severed. Wound your enemies with melee attacks to reclaim it. You can track the progress on your seal. When you've dealt enough melee damage, you can reclaim your shell by pressing Y. Each shell revival demands more bloodshed than the last. Okay. Hey there. Probably shouldn't be here without a shell. Oh. Ah, well. And then fire at what? Ventrium, a new item. Calcified fragment often mistaken for the Blessed Mother's bones. Consumed by the Tar Forge to improve weaponry. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn down the aim sensitivity as well. I don't know how I feel about these things shriveling up like that. That seems safe. Beacons. You have found a beacon allowing the Undermother to locate your presence within the world and revive you here if you're defeated. Interacting with the beacon again restores health, resolve, and respawns foes. The beacon is still corrupted, but can be cleansed to provide additional benefits when resting there. Neat! Now we have a place to call for our bones to call home. This is not the correct direction. I noted. Enter the beacon to attempt the challenge of cleansing it of all corruption. Sure, why not? We've got nothing else we can do. And that's probably how we get to touch the thing on the wall. I want to touch the thing on the wall. Muradian actuator. Bring to Franz to discover its true purpose. Of course, Franz. I know who that is. In a shower of light and fire, she arrived, the great scattering multitude. We know not what to call these fallen vessels, but they were surely beacons. And so we carved her temples from these very walls to spread and protect her over. We are the chosen few, the disciples of the Blessed Mother. Today, on this auspicious day, we pray for... He died. Good for him. Living the dream, dying... Okay. I felt like I was on a roll there, but sure. What elevator wants, elevator gets.
Come, learn of your strength, child.
Exploiting vulnerability. Some enemies are more vulnerable to certain attacks. Try experimenting with attack types such as light, heavy, and ranged against your adversaries. Is the vulnerability indicator that little flash of what, orange? He's using heavy, so that's what that is. Oh. 1 second. It'd be just... Kneel. Yeah, I don't like that. Big guy in the back right corner there. You know, I was thinking to myself about that shield. I kind of want it, but then upon looking at it noted, for even a second, I realized it looks too poor. I don't want poor people equipment. Okay. Oh, he did hit me. I don't think I like the camera being this close. It makes... Holy crap. Where once there was a man, there was two. Okay. Maybe that's just aesthetic, or maybe it somehow opens that. The gate has lifted. I wonder where. Ordinarily, I check my corners before entering a room because, obviously, but I'm still trying to get used to how light this guy controls. There it is. Permanent pickup items. You have found a permanent pickup item, which can be equipped in the active or passive inventory. Active items share consumed charges, which restore on rest. Familiarity. Acquiring more stacks of these items builds familiarity with them, increasing their active powers and unlocking new passive capabilities. Welt cap. Sure, why not? Let's see. So I'm guessing if we equip it as an active, it'll restore 20% of our health over 30 seconds, which is actually a very long time. If we equip it as a passive, we slowly refill health to 20%. That's not great unless we have a lot of health. So I think the active is the better option. And to activate that, we have to press down. Ooh, mother freaking. Okay, fine. Remember that thing I said about watching
WeArEuS serves you as a brother.
corners? Each shell can perform unique abilities. Using shell abilities cost resolve, which regenerates when landing melee hits. Shouldn't that have been one of the first things they showed us? Anyway, WeArEuS petrifies nearby enemies, leaving them unable to act. While hardened, they take no damage, but suffer break damage instead. Which... okay, so it basically lets you damage their stability, which puts them into a vulnerable state. That's fine. Trying to think of ways I can exploit that in active combat, but the best teacher is doing. I don't like how you run, so now you don't. Yeah, that's about what I expected. The poison bit, that caught me by surprise. But everything else I expected. Oh, hey there. And I don't want to go down there. What if there's something down there? I like something. I'd have to give them both the gun, though. There's something down there. I have enough shots to deal with them. I don't know how fast they move, or more accurately, aggress upon you. So let's find out. That's a bit of a problem. Right, the shell ability. That's going to take some getting used to. I noticed that button down there, by the way, where the shell ability is currently indicated. I looked at it. Didn't even occur to me to press the button. I disagree. Just die already. Your kind isn't needed around here, boy. So there's one over there. Stop resisting. I need 8 more before we evolve its familiarity, I suppose, is the way you say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That cloud lasts way longer. Drawing your sidearm takes a while. Right, it said you restore the thing when you rest. Okay, sure. Could you kindly? Oh my God. I shouldn't have died there. I figured I could get him before they got me, but I didn't take a moment. I didn't. Okay, revived. It's the common stuff. There's nothing special, right? You okay? Yeah, you're fine.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
We'll deal with it later. Dang it, I did leave me alone. All I wanted to do was sprint. Oh, hey there, gents. Common moonshine. Sure, why not? Oh, this is also another one. A slurry of spirit. Screw that. So this one restores 30 resolve as an active. As a passive, it grants negligible damage reduction. And yet, negligible damage reduction can, should the moons align, save your life. So we went low and we're laid low. Does this go to the same place? That looks familiar. What? What are you? Get out of here. Ah, that's for resolve. That's why it returns. Alright. Oh dear. Hold that for me. Could have done that better. Maybe I could have used the... Okay. Not like it really makes a difference. After all, I was completely out of healing. Well, to be fair, I shouldn't have died. Hey! Oh, that's fine. It's just ahead. Okay. There is a strange crow up above. I swear it. None believe me, but it is too big. As it passes, its shadow covers our camp, and worse yet, I have to chuckle like a madman. Stop drinking all of that moonshine. Problem solved. Next case. I don't have a gavel or any way to provide that audio, but imagine I did. Man that way.
You lost.
Hi. Good Lord. I don't know what I'm looking at the end of that bridge there. Okay, that's one guy, and I don't know what he's standing behind. There's also two more guys down there as well. Wish I had a better sidearm. And more than 10% health. That part I would love. But I am concerned about that guy. Right. It seems like someone's trying to shoot me with something, but they have to aim too high. But they have to aim too high to get to me. Hey there. Hold this. Okay. No, that's fine. God dang it. I only did the one heavy and I tried to dodge. I don't really get how he hit me, but in the end, it's my fault. But the heavy... I don't understand. Hold this for me.
Your shell serves you as a
Let's
brother.
go up top and avoid the poop monsters. I have mixed feelings about not having a dash attack, but or a dodge attack, not dash. Technically the same thing, but the difference matters to me for no reason. Don't need more resolve, so we can just be on our way. favorite part about fighting the guy that's summoned. Oh, right. Hey there. Okay, up there is that. Is there... Yeah, we got the coins from there. Hey! How are you guys doing? You look nice. You're shiny. You look healthy. Oh, frick. That is frustrating. I don't remember. Pretty sure he's the only guy left here. Jeez. I do appreciate that swapping, well, re-equipping your shell, I guess is the proper terminology. I do appreciate that that doesn't require any extra input or anything. Ah, I pressed the wrong button. That's why. That's a bit of an annoyance. I was hoping I'd be able to get the big guy to come here on his own. I'd rush past him and kill the little guy. I wonder if the shotgun would be a better means for applying, or what is it, break damage? I'm sorry, he can do that? I caught him in the middle of a swing. Right, I never did use the gun on him. I bring it up because I was thinking to myself, like, wow, that would have been annoying. Because I was thinking to myself, why... They mentioned, why bother mentioning the enemies having vulnerabilities to things if it's not going to apply to every single enemy? I mean, sure, it's not entirely unreasonable that it wouldn't. But if it doesn't, it's just not something that's worth keeping in mind. What? Oh, we're down here now. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, no, this is fine. One heal left. I'm without my shell. I'm Meat Man. This is This won't go badly. Oh, well. Okay. Yep, no, hey, that is fine. Hold this for me. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Your shell serves you as a brother.
Drop down this thing up ahead. I run, and there'll be a guy off to the left. I still need to try using the shotgun to apply break damage. Come on. No, that's not something that comes across very clearly. Now, allow me to explain the situation here. So, I ran in for hoping I'd be able to pull off the sprinting heavy. No dice, got hit. No big deal. I don't know whether it's GeForce Now or if it's the controller, but one of them conspired to make me just walk into the enemy, and I'm pretty sure we're at about 20% health, and I'm about to be hit. I might be able to dodge, but that entirely depends on how much of the guy's attack animation remains. Okay, so we weren't that low. What the frick is going on here? Are you just kidding me? Oh, that's great. I should probably measure the damage that does compared to the normal attacks. For each variety, the sprinting heavy and the sprinting light, to see if they're even worth doing in the first place. Let's start here. 47. It doesn't need to be him that we test it on, or test both of them on, so long as they're similar.
Get up,
Sprinting light is 47, the sprinting heavy is 63. Hey there. Ooh, frick, we don't have any. Noted. So, where is my glue? Ah, right. I lost my gloom in the same place I'm going to lose it again in a moment. So let's get there. I wonder... Go ahead and heal up what's left. Is there a beacon? No. Something hanging on the tree, though. Don't like that. So, I suspect I can probably run around it if I try. I don't have enough healing to kill it. And I need a closer beacon. Witness the power of not interested. Okay, let's cleanse this and then we'll go back and deal with the problem child. Always make sure you're not leaving loot behind. You don't want to be that guy. Always down, never up. He says of his second time. Right, we were supposed to be testing light. Light attacks and heavy attacks. $35. Not really worth it. What the frick? We only hit him the one time with a light. He shouldn't have died to a heavy. Did it have to do with him being in the middle of an attack animation? Well, I want to go to there. Wait. Doesn't that mean we missed one? Yeah, we definitely interacted with one of those things before, right? I don't remember what I got from it, but I do remember it. From there, we went into the other beacon to revitalize it, and I saw another one of those in there. Frick. Too brave for his own good. Well, hello there. Great. Now that I know that's a thing, I'm going to be paranoid about the walls. Wasn't the first heavy 50 for 52 damage? I did pick up my gloom. Oh, now we have a use of our ability. Great. So there's just a Ventrium chilling out at the bottom of the other beacon. And I probably can't go back and get it. Unless... Okay, so we can go back into it and pick up the Ventrum. I don't know how to get to it because it's behind the things that the mushroom we currently have equipped was behind. So maybe it'll be free if we were to go back there. But speaking of... Wait. Okay, yeah, we can't do anything yet. Anyway, speaking of free, or... No. That did more damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't use my ability either. just like that, we acquired the burnt effigy. Causes burn and grants a plus 50% burn mitigation for 30 seconds. Or you can equip it passively and just gain, speaking of which, 3% is 3%. Or you can equip this passively and gain 15% burn mitigation, which, honestly, it is insane. Disgusting, distracting, even, that the moment you get hit with fire, you burn. I'll remember that. This is better as a passive, or as an active, I mean. Anyway, just to get what's mine. We also need to go back up to the bridge. Well, no, I think that comes down here anyway. But I didn't see the beacon when I kept going down the bridge. Yeah, okay, so the beacon was past the tree. So what's going on over here? What? Okay. Hold that for me. Spent 2 when I only wanted 1. I know I saw 2 of them. Don't see where I viewed this area from. Calm down. I'll kill you too, don't worry. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back with another episode tomorrow. And I just have to go ahead and get that recorded now. And then I can record the 3rd one tomorrow. But I've got other stuff to do, so I need to get these things done, and I don't want this to turn into I don't want this to turn into Crimson Desert, where I end up recording episodes that are never less than 2 hours. I don't want to do that again, because that made for some bad times. The game was great, aside from some issues here and there. But the recording was the issue. The game was so good, I kept playing because, of course, right? And this feels like it's going to turn into something like that. So I have to exert some self-control here. And I will do my best to try to keep the videos at about an hour to an hour and a half. during the work week, I need to keep it at about an hour. I don't really have the extra time to spend. Today, though, today was the last day of my work week. It was technically my Friday. Today is technically my Friday. And it's only good times, well, aside from the stuff I've been saying that I need to do. But if you ignore all of that, nothing but good times ahead. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.